My man to the left here, Mr. Rustee Allen, and I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I'm the MC, and I'm going to ask him the first question.
Do that.
Okay? And that question is, how did you actually join Sly and the Family Stone? After Larry Graham, those are some big shoes to fill. And, you know, I have to say personally, I don't think Sly could have found a better person than you to take that spot. That is from the heart, man. That is serious. And I wanted to do all I can to get you here to this panel, and it was like, we got to find Rustee. We got to get Rustee in. I'm glad we get it. So how did you actually come into play with the band?
Well, first let me say that it was blessing. It was honorable. It was part destiny, if you will. Being a young man, young boy actually, preteen, growing up in Serenity Park in Oakland, I used to see this guy pull his car into the driveway right across the street from where I lived, about a 57 Buick with the big fins on it. And I'd see this guy get out of the car with this incredible pompadour, right? Carrying this long case. I'm like, what is this guy? What is that he's carrying, right? Unbeknownst to me at the time, it was Larry Graham, and I just like, you know, was enamored by this guy, right? In the meantime, I started cutting my teeth, my blues roots and everything with a band called Johnny Talbot and DeThings out of Oakland, and I was a junior in high school, knocked out dead, sleep on my desk because I had played at the campus club the night before and wherever, and went to Phoenix, Arizona, and played on Buckeye Road, and, you know, just kind of went through a few things, you know. Cut my first records with Johnny, cut my first album with the Edwin Hawkins Singers, did a lot of traveling, you know, pre-Sly, so I was kind of like, if you will, a kind of seasoned bass player by the time I got to Sly. But what happened was, I met a guy named Willie Sparks who ended up being drummer for Graham Central Station, and he came over to my house and said, come on, Russ, let's play some music, right? He already knew Freddie, and I was introduced to Freddie through Willie. Fred was up in the Oakland Hills at the time. This is like 68, 69, something like that. And I met Fred, and Fred was kind of like overseeing the Little Sister project. Sly had cut You're the One and Stanga and Somebody's Watching You, right? And so me and Willie and David, we ended up, you know, forming a trio, and Freddie called us. He said, you guys need a cool name. I'm going to call you guys Lighthouse for the Blind. I said, okay, we'll be Lighthouse for the Blind. Right? And we traveled with Little Sister, and we opened some shows. We went to Philadelphia to the Spectrum. We went a few other places. We did Pepperland over in San Rafael and some other spots. And somehow I just kind of evolved through the whole school, through the whole nurturing thing with Sly, through Freddie. I met Larry. We'd go down to Larry's house with Lenny Williams, and we'd cut tracks there, and then we'd go up to Freddie's house and, you know, get the Sony Sound on Sound and started recording songs up there. And next thing I knew, I was backing up Little Sister. So things, you know, evolved, things progressed, and the next thing I knew, I had got wind that Larry was going to leave, and I had got wind that Larry kind of like said, well, you know, I know this kid that I want to replace me if I ever was to leave this band. And he was talking about me, and it was like, me? You can't be serious. But he was, you know, and I remember I was over Big Daddy's house over in Urbano, and Sly was on the phone, and I got on the phone, and all I could remember was this deep voice. I can't even begin to understand what he was saying to me. But I just kept saying, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, I can. And the next thing you knew, I was in the band.
There you go.